Right, one more? That was so high. I'm Ryan Barath, the gear editor for Skratch, and I'm here at TPI to go through an irons fitting. We're going to go through the whole process. I'm going to find out which irons from their new series are going to work best for me.
It's very challenging to tell which one a hand players, which is really fun. T250 is probably the most significantly changed. Sounds so much better, feels so much better, launches great. Everything that you want from that golf club. And then visually, you made it solid state looking and you get all the performance because of that. T100, not really changing it a ton because you've got tour players.
Porsche hasn't changed the 911 in years.
Exactly.
You don't have to overhaul things.
But you got 3 USB chargers instead of 2, right?
Yeah.
You got power seats, you got cooling seats. So a lot of creature comforts that are here. And then the star of the show for us as fitters is the new SureFit. We just have this little sleeve on top where there's an upright sleeve and there's a standard flat sleeve. So I can take this 150 on the tee and we can test these at the same loft to really compare what they do between one another, which
Cool.
will be really fun to do.
Yeah. There's a very substantial difference in the two clubs that I'm hitting. Although visually, if you were to look at them on the ground or on a shelf or something, you'd be like, they look kind of the same. High little fade, that's it, that's the shot. To be able to bring that into like a fitting environment where I'm gonna try and compare it to what I'm using and then compare them head to head and see where the performance benefit is. To fitter's point, like how is that going to figure out the rest of the set?
One thing I like to do now that we have this SureFit is I like to have the player hit all the heads. And if one resonates really well with the player, I try to make it work.
Cool. You hit it toey. When I missed it, it was like, that still got up there like really nice. That's better. You can guess less in a fitting of what the results are going to be and see the actual results. It's a huge benefit to the player because the fitter has more tools to their disposal. So doctor, what's the prescription?
Biggest jump you had, you went from 113, 114 ball speed to 116 and a half in a T150. And then you got T250. Look how much further you did. That's neither a good thing or a bad thing, it's just a thing.
I see land angle, like land angle to me jumps out. Like that's always like the thing that I watch for.
It's one way to look at the relationship between the ball launch and spin. Typically, the higher you can hit the ball, score really well on a challenging surface. To me, between these two.
Interesting.